Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope that you are having a wonderful day so far. Um, as I said yesterday, if you joined me yesterday, watched my live, whether you watched live or you watched the replay, I said that I was going to be coming to you either live or dropping pre recorded videos every single day this month. Um, because that's what I decided to do. Anyway, so today I'm going to be sharing with you the domino effect. Um, but before I dive into that, I am live on Facebook, I'm live on Instagram. So if you see me going back and forth, that is why. But if you're tuning in, let me know that you are here. Please say hello. Let me know what you're up to, where you're tuning in from. I definitely want to. I definitely want to greet you and say hello. So let me know. Let me know in the comments that you are here. Say hello, wave, do something. Drop an emoji. Also, because and I know it may not sound like it, or you may not realize it from the title of this live, the domino effect. I'm going to be talking about goals, achieving goals today, and you might be wondering, like, what the heck does that have to do with dominoes? But I'm going to tell you. I promise. Stick with me just a moment. Hey, Tab! Oh my gosh, it's so great to see you on here on my live. Um, Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. All right, so for those of you who don't know me or who are new to me, my name is Trasetta Alexander and I am a business productivity coach. And what that really means is that I partner with coaches, consultants, and other service based business owners to help them increase their profitability in their businesses or in their coaching practices so that by maximizing their productivity. And that looks different for everyone because one of the things that I always say is productivity is very personal. There are all kinds of tips, tools, strategies that you can use to be more productive in your business and in life. And all of them are great. They all serve a purpose, but they may not all necessarily work for you in the moment or in that particular situation. So it's important for you to make sure that you find strategies that work for you and work for you in that given moment. Because what works today may not for this task may not necessarily work best for another task. So anyway, all right, that's enough about me. Let's dive into what I wanted to talk to you about again, which is the domino effect. So, when I was a kid, I'm going to tell you a little story. When I was a kid, my brother and I used to play with dominoes. Now, I have to admit that I was not really good at the game of dominoes. Like that's I wasn't good. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. I was not good. My grandmother used to play. She's the one that actually got us started playing dominoes. And I just wasn't good at the game. But what I was good at was actually taking the dominoes and setting them up in patterns and knocking them over and watching that whole spill out domino effect, right? I know there are professionals that do this. So I'm sure if you're watching me live, like let me know in the comments if you have seen this. You've seen these like really elaborate domino patterns with all these different colors and it's like these massive setups, massive designs, and then they'll hit that one domino and it just like it starts knocking all the rest of them over and it fans out and creates this just beautiful display or this beautiful um beautiful design. Well, that's what I used to like to do. Now, granted, I wasn't a professional at it, so I wasn't making really I wasn't making really elaborate designs when it came to creating my domino effect. But for on my level, yeah, I did a pretty good job of setting up my dominoes. Now, here's the thing: when you are setting up your dominoes, when you're setting up your design to make sure that they fall, it's really important for you to ensure that all of the pieces in your domino design are properly aligned. Now, stick with me. I'm going somewhere, I promise you. And if any one of your dominoes or even more are out of alignment, the flow will get stuck at the place of the misaligned domino, right? No other pieces are going to fall into place unless some outside force comes and initiates the process all over again, right? So if you have, let's say you have 50 dominoes set up ready to fall, whether they're just in a single line or if you have some really elaborate plan or really elaborate design, if one of those is out of alignment and doesn't fall properly, what's going to happen is the rest of the dominoes behind that are not going to fall. And this is going to continue to happen for every piece that's out of alignment. So even if, let's say, you get stuck on, domino number 4 and you tap the next domino to start the process again, where there's another one that's out of alignment, it's going to happen again. You're going to have to continue this cycle over and over again in order for you to get to the end. So you're going to have to use some sort of additional effort to keep things going rather than just hitting that one domino and everything else falling into place. Now, here, thank you for sticking with me because here's why I'm telling you this story. Achieving your goals is a lot like knocking over dominoes. If you don't take the time on the front end to get all of your actions, to get all of your pieces, your domino pieces in alignment, as well as organizing them, organizing all your actions, organizing your pieces so that they follow a distinct process or pattern, then you're not going to have the maximum impact when you start taking action. And I want you to have maximum impact, right? I want you to achieve your goals. I want you to get the results that you desire to get in your life and in your business with the least amount of effort. Because, right, look, let's just be real. As human beings, we want to put in the least amount of work, the least amount of effort as possible and get the maximum results. And the way that you do that is to take time to plan, right? In doing that, it's important by taking time to get clear on what that end result is going to be, what it's going to look like. Taking time to organize all of the pieces, organize all of your actions so that they follow a very distinct and deliberate process or pattern. That is how you are going to ensure that you have the maximum impact when you start taking action. And I actually have a tool, I have a resource for you that it's a free tool, free resource that you can use to help you with this process. It's my goal tracker printable pack. It not only walks you through the process of planning, right? Getting clear on what it is that you desire, getting clear on where you want to go, being very specific, setting those goals, but then it also helps you to track your actions so that you reach your desired result. And I promise you, if you take the time to plan, right? A lot of times we don't want to plan, right? Because it's just not as fun as doing the work. It's just not as fun as like seeing the momentum, seeing things starting to happen. But research has shown for every 1 minute you spend planning, you can save 10 minutes of doing, right? And if you're talking about, maybe if you're talking about something small like washing dishes or something that doesn't really require a whole lot of steps, then maybe it's not that big of a deal. But when you're talking about your business, your life's work, major projects, taking the time, taking 30 minutes or an hour to plan something out or plan things out, strategize, get all your all the action pieces, all the tools and all the resources and align, like aligned before you get started, that can add up. That time savings will add up, right? So if you want to grab a copy of my goal tracker printable pack, let me tell you what's in it. we'll walk you through the process of actually setting your goals, getting clear on what it is you want, setting smart goals, taking those goals and breaking them down into the specific action steps for you to actually that you need to achieve in order to go that. It'll also walk you through the process of planning for roadblocks, because look, life happens. Things come into play that are outside of our control, or things that we don't even know when we get started. And it's important for you to plan for that. Think about it in advance. Like, what are some things that I can think about that could possibly get in the way of me achieving my goals? And if that were to happen, if that does happen, what am I going to do to overcome that? And if you can plan for that in advance, then you're not in pressure trying to make those decisions. Because we don't make the best decisions when we're under pressure, right? We just want to get out of the pain of the moment as quickly as possible. But planning in advance for it, then you already know, if this happens, then this is what I'm going to do. So you've already made the decision when you're out of pressure and when you're of a clear mind. And then also helping you, it also includes tracking sheets so that you can track all the actions that you said that you were going to do, tracking them to make sure that you're actually getting things done. Right, so you can grab a copy. For those of you who are watching me on Facebook, I've got the link in this post where you can go download your free copy. For those of you watching me on Instagram, hi, I'm so glad you're here. The link is in my bio where you can grab a copy of that goal tracker printable pack. So let me know too. I'd really be interested to know, what is it that you're working on? What is your big goal for this quarter? We're almost halfway through second quarter already. So what is your big goal for this quarter? What do you want to accomplish by the end of June, by June 30th? Let me know in the comments, or shoot me a DM and let me know. I want to support you. I want to cheer you on in this process, because that's what I do. This is what I do. So thank you all so much for joining me. If you're not a part of my private community, I really encourage you to come join me in there. Purposed, productive, and profitable. You can just go to jointrasetta.com and that'll take you directly to it, and you can request to become a member. I would love to see you inside my private Facebook community. That's all for now. I've got to go. I actually have I'm speaking. I have a speaking engagement, a virtual speaking engagement in about an hour and I need to go feed my belly before I do that. But I wanted to come on. Really quickly and just share this with you and just share some words of encouragement, because I know, I declared May a month of manifestation, and I want to make sure that you have the tools you need in order to manifest all you desire to manifest this month. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you all again next time. Bye.